Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Chrisleys' Back to Reality Todd and Julie's Emotional Homecoming trailer. Fans have long waited for the return of the Chrisley family to the world of reality television, especially since Todd and Julie's recent presidential pardon. Since then, Lifetime has recently dropped a trailer for a new docuseries focusing on the family, the Chrisleys, back to reality. The trailer even promises various emotional moments, leading up to the eventual family reunion. Todd and Julie became known to audiences through USA Network's Chrisley Knows Best. However, in 2022, the two were convicted of a variety of charges, including bank fraud and tax evasion, and sentenced to a combined 19 years in prison. Back in May, however, the two received a presidential pardon. Since then, the two have been sharing their story with various sources. As previously reported, Lifetime announced that a docuseries focusing on the family would premiere on the network. Recently, the network released a trailer for the upcoming series on its YouTube channel. The trailer opens up with Savannah receiving a phone call from her father, Todd. His voice could then be heard saying, "We will get through this. I don't know how it's going to end, but at some point, the truth is going to come out." Julie's voice could be heard next, saying, "I live every day with the hopes that I will be reunited with my husband and my kids, and my parents and my mother-in-law." This was cut between shots of various members of the family, across various generations, from Nanny Faye to Chloe Chrisley. Adding a bit of levity, Todd could be heard asking, "Do you think there's a possibility that I could get out of here before I need a facelift?" The video then cut to members of the family talking about what it was like working on their reality series, Chrisley Knows Best. However, things took a turn when the family found themselves involved in a federal case, which soon became breaking news. As the trailer showed, the case soon led to turmoil within the family. In one brief moment, Savannah highlighted a letter written by her half-sister Lindsay that was read by a prosecutor during the court case. Focus was also placed on a former business partner of Todd's, with claims being made of an intimate relationship between them. At this, Chase mused, "I mean, your blood will screw you over. A stranger definitely will." Nanny Faye then shared, "I cannot believe that he would want to destroy us like he did." The video then discussed the Chrisleys' conviction. Watching her parents as they headed off for prison, Savannah shared, "Seeing them say goodbye was really hard. I'll never forget him opening the door and just watching him walk away." Nanny Faye then shared, "I guess we was still all in a fog. And I hate that I'm emotional, but I can't help it." Chase mused, "Not having my parents around almost felt like a death." Viewers then saw the fallout of the arrest. This ranged from members going through hard times to Savannah wanting to share her parents' story. The pardon also appeared to be right around the corner, with Savannah sharing they were right on the cusp of it happening. Towards the end, viewers are treated to the announcement of the pardon and the family's emotional reunion. However, Savannah was given the warning that the arrest could still have a lasting impact on the family. As things reached to a close, members of the family wanted to share their story all the more. The Chrisleys' Back to Reality will premiere as a 2-night event on Lifetime. The episodes will be split between the 1st and 2nd of September at 8/7C. Make sure you come back to for all the latest reality TV and celebrity news. The Chrisley family has never shied away from sharing their most vulnerable moments with the world. From their glamorous Southern lifestyle to the shocking legal battles that sent Todd and Julie Chrisley away from home, fans have been on an emotional roller coaster right alongside them. But nothing could have prepared loyal viewers for what was revealed in the brand new trailer for their upcoming series, The Chrisleys' Back to Reality. For the first time since their life-altering incarceration, Todd and Julie are back together under one roof, and the emotions are raw, unfiltered and deeply human. A door opens, and the tears flow. The trailer begins with something so simple yet so powerful. A slow-motion shot of Todd opening the front door of their Nashville estate. His signature crisp white shirt and immaculately styled hair are still there, but his eyes tell a different story. One of humility, gratitude, and perhaps even fear. Behind him, Julie steps forward, clasping his hand tightly, as if grounding herself in the moment. Walking back into this house, it feels like I'm stepping into a life I'm still trying to believe is mine, Todd says, his voice cracking ever so slightly. Julie, her face radiant yet worn by time and experience, wipes away tears before confessing. This home held our laughter, our fights, our children's milestones, and then it held silence. Today, it holds us again. Fans who have followed the Chrisleys for years know how important home has always been to this family. Seeing them walk through that doorway together for the first time in months immediately sets the tone for the emotional roller coaster ahead. The kids react. The trailer wastes no time showing how this homecoming impacts their children. Savannah Chrisley, fiercely loyal and protective of her parents throughout their ordeal, is seen running into her mother's arms, whispering, "You're home. You're actually home." The rawness of the moment is so authentic it almost feels intrusive, but it's clear the family wanted viewers to see it all. Chase Chrisley, usually the comic relief, holds back tears while trying to joke. "So, Dad, should I hide the credit cards now or later?" Even Todd, known for his quick wit, just smiles and hugs his son tighter. And then there's Grayson, who grew up fast while his parents were away. His quiet moment with Todd, sitting on the back porch, looking out over the property, is easily one of the most powerful glimpses in the trailer. "I had to be strong for everybody, Dad," Grayson admits. Todd simply replies, "You are stronger than me." Facing the world again. The title Back to Reality is no accident. This isn't the Chrisleys slipping back into a world of luxury vacations and designer closets. This is about healing, reconciling, and figuring out how to move forward as a family that has been through very public pain. The trailer teases moments where Todd and Julie face the media frenzy head-on. Paparazzi flashes, reporters shouting questions, and social media commentary play across the screen in quick cuts. "They're gonna talk," Todd says in one clip. "They always have, but we're not running anymore." Julie, holding his hand, adds, "We own our mistakes, we own our story, and now we own our future." Marriage tested and strengthened. Fans have long admired Todd and Julie's strong marriage, but incarceration tested them in ways no one could have predicted. The trailer doesn't shy away from these uncomfortable truths. At one point, Julie admits, "There were nights I didn't know if we'd make it. Nights I didn't know if I would make it." Todd is seen quietly holding her face, whispering, "We did, baby. We're here. We're together." That vulnerability, paired with the couple's determination to rebuild, is the emotional core of the new series. It's clear Back to Reality isn't just about returning home. It's about reclaiming love and identity in the aftermath of trauma. Faith and forgiveness. One of the most poignant moments in the trailer comes near the end when the family gathers in their living room, holding hands as Julie leads a prayer. "We were broken, but we are not defeated," she says. Todd adds, "We're living proof that grace is real." A gospel version of Amazing Grace swells in the background as clips show Todd and Julie visiting their local church, reconnecting with friends, and even volunteering. It's not about image, it's about redemption. The shocking cliffhanger. Just when viewers think they've seen all the emotional beats, the trailer ends with Todd looking straight into the camera, eyes piercing yet calm. "People think they know the whole story," he says, But you'll have no idea what really went on. The screen cuts to black with bold white letters. This is the beginning of everything you don't know. Cue the fan theories.